Companies running async-first report 40% fewer recurring meetings. That's McKinsey's latest global survey. And yet, if you're still waking up at 3 a.m. for a global sync, or losing half your day waiting for a Slack reply from London, you're working in 2025. Right now in June 2026, time zones are officially optional. I've built an async engine that lets me hand off work at 5 p.m. and wake up to a finished product every single morning. The 2025 approach to remote work was Zoom first, but that model is officially obsolete. As of June 2026, generative AI has moved beyond simple chat into what we call natural product experiences, where the work flows without us being online at the same time. McKinsey research shows that Gen AI can now automate work activities that absorb 60 to 70% of our time. 2, 3. Instead of a stand-up, we use agentic handoffs. GitLab, over 2,000 employees across 65 countries, eliminated mandatory sync stand-ups entirely, proving that distributed teams run faster when AI handles the handoff. We're moving toward a $3 trillion productivity shift, where the sync tax is the first thing we cut, 5-6. To make time zones irrelevant, you need a central place where data lives in real time. And you can build it in a single afternoon. We don't use messy spreadsheets. We build interactive dashboards. Step 1. Connect your project database to a NiceGUI front end. Step 2. Wire in a Claude API call that reads your task table and writes a plain English status summary directly into a Notion page, no DM required. A client I onboarded in Q1 2026 ran this exact setup for 30 days and cut async lag from 4 hours down to 18 minutes. That result happened before they even started projecting into 2027. Once the dashboard is live, you need to tune the intelligence behind it. Just as you'd configure a car's suspension for the road you're actually driving, you tune temperature to match your task type. Not just once, but per workflow. For project handoffs, set temperature to 0 or 0.1 to keep the agent strictly factual, 20. When the task calls for creative briefs, nudge it higher. Ensure you're using the full 200,000 token context window in Claude. Feed it the complete project history so the agent isn't guessing, 2022. Without it, the agent can hallucinate a project status and leave the incoming shift walking into chaos. By 2027, harness engineering, the skill of tuning these agentic systems, will be as valuable as knowing how to write a prompt in the first place. Key. The biggest drain on global teams is the "where is that file?" question. We solve this with RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation. I use a tool like NotebookLM to ingest every Slack transcript and Notion doc we own. Now, when a dev in Tokyo needs to know the Q3 goals, they don't ping me, they ask the brain. This is the co-intelligence Ethan Mollick describes. Treating AI as a coach who knows your entire company history. 10-11. Research from NBAR confirms that these tools increase productivity by 14% on average, and even more for newer team members. 12-13. If you want a 24-hour work cycle, you need a high-performance backend. Even if you aren't a coder, you can use these frameworks. Mastering Redis with Python is the secret to building task queues that never drop a ball. News 3. Step 1. Create a task trigger in your CRM. Step 2. Send that data to a Redis queue. Step 3. Have a Claude-powered agent prep the next steps for the incoming shift. This ensures that as one person logs off, the next person has a perfect brief waiting for them. This moves us from buying and hoping to actual agentic execution. 14-15. Once the backend routes tasks automatically, the only remaining sync bottleneck is human communication. And that's where video replaces meetings. The 2025 way to catch up was a 30-minute Zoom recording no one watched. In 2026, we use Loom AI to bridge the gap, 9-16. When I log off, I record a 2-minute Loom. Loom AI automatically extracts the action items and pushes them into our Notion database. 17. This isn't just about playing with AI. It's about clearing the shallow work so your team can focus on deep work during their peak hours. 17. As of 2026, 50% of bachelor's degree holders are working from home. And this async-first culture is what separates the winners from those drowning in notifications. 18-19. You just learned the blueprint for a 24-hour business that sleeps while you do. This isn't just about saving time, it's about freedom, yeah? If this workflow is already saving you hours, hit like. It helps more remote workers find this. Next week, I'm showing you the one-prompt content machine that manages 5 social channels on autopilot. Subscribe so you don't miss it. I'll see you in the next one.